There are clients who love texture nail art, so I'm going to show you how to create embossed designs. Embossed simply means 3D or raised. For this embossed design, I'm going to create an animal print inspired look. First, I'll start with 1 coat of Samoan sand. And now I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. Once the first coat is cured, I'm going to repeat with the second to get full opacity. And now I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. Now that I'm done with my 2 coats of Samoan sand, I'm ready to start my embossed nail art. And for this, I'm going to use You Don't Know Jacques. To start with the animal print design, we're going to add abstract blobs with the brown shade all over the nail. Using my dotting tool for this. Gonna add one more at the top here. And now I'm gonna flash cure for 5 seconds. The whole point of embossed nail art is to create texture. So I'm gonna add a second coat to these brown shapes. So as you can see, you start to get that raised effect. And because there's excess gel, I'm gonna make sure to do a full cure for 30 seconds. So after you fully cured your brown, you're gonna add some black. And now I'm gonna switch over and use the fine point of my dotting tool. You can use a pretty splotchy stroke for this because we're mimicking nature, which isn't perfect. And it's helpful to create sort of a C shape. And for some of the brown spots, you're going to want to add 2 C's. And for this one, for example, you can add 3 C's. And for some areas, you can have the black and the brown overlap, while in other ones, you can give it a little bit of breathing room. And just continue to do the same technique throughout your nail. So to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to repeat the same step to create a raised effect. Using the fine point of my dotting tool and a little bit of black onyx, I'm slowly patting the gel. And as I make contact with the nail, I'm lifting the product so that makes it raised. And now I'm going to do a full cure for 30 seconds. Super important that you use a thinner viscosity top coat and you use a really thin layer. If you flood the nail with too much top coat, it'll smooth out the entire surface and get rid of all your hard work. So it even helps to burnish the top coat because you also want to make sure you're getting at all those peaks and lows of your embossed nail art. Tap the free edge and cure for 30 seconds. And to complete the look, you're going to take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol to cleanse the inhibition layer.